And we are live. What is up, guys? Praxeology Prodigy back with another Red Pill Lens movie review. Hold on. My audio sounds a little weird. Is my gain good? Yeah, it's all good. I don't know why it's... Let me unplug it. Hold on. Okay, let me see if that fixed it. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Yo. Perfect. Okay. Alright, yes. We have Deadpool today. And I watched it last night because, dude, I completely forgot about the review that I had to do today. I was chilling all day yesterday, and then it was like late as fuck last night. I was like, oh shit, I got a review tomorrow. Dude, it felt like it was yesterday that I did the review on American Beauty. So, yo, that was fast, man. This week went by fast. And I know this isn't normally the time that I stream at, but I was very fucking busy today. I had the morning all planned out. Then something came up, which took a couple hours of my day, and then I was like, shit. It like, you guys know, whenever you have like you have the schedule so fucking perfect, it's literally it's like a fucking bulletproof schedule, but one thing comes up that you have to do, like it comes out of nowhere, like you have to do it, and it throws off the entire fucking day. So then your whole schedule's fucked. Then you're excuse me, I just had a cheesecake. That's the other thing too. I want to go get a cheesecake so bomb. Today's been lit, man. Holy shit. I got the bourbon butter pecan flavor. Oh my goodness. If you guys have that cheesecake type or taste available style, get that. That's honestly the best fucking flavor ever. All right, before I go off on a tangent here, let's jump right into the movie review and let's see what we got. All right, so first point, we start off with our main character driving in a fucking pahhjeet taxi, bro. He's driving with pahhjeet. They're eating some cow shit and drinking some cow piss. I'm kidding. No, that's not what they're doing. He's driving with pahhjeet, and they're enjoying the stench, enjoying the ride. Then Deadpool starts spitting some blue pill crap about love, saying he was basically just saying some oneitis bullshit about soulmate myth, never let go of the love of your life, some trauma dumping, right? It's kind of cringe, but it sets up the tone for the rest of the movie quite well. I will say this though, it's the weirdest fucking movie in the sense of if it's RP but also blue pill. But it's not Praxeology polarity. I'll save on that. I'll touch on that on the movie score. But next point. So then we see Wade going back to the past where he was simping. He was like a hitman, sicario for stalkers. I don't know. He was simping over some dumb bimbo bitch that paid him to kind of scare a stalker that she had because she was getting stopped by some loser. So he goes out and teaches the young incel pizza driver man a lesson. And then he goes to his bar, this place where everyone knows each other. And we meet the baddie of the film. I'm going to rate her... Dude, I have to rate her a 4 out of 10. She's not even a midi hen, bro. She's not even all that, man. Short hair, masculine looking ass physique, masculine demeanor. Then, like, a shitty game, no frame player, which is Deadpool, starts to trauma dump on the hen. So that's how they bond for the first time. That's how they get to meet each other. They're just trauma dumping. Like, who the fuck does that? Just explicating everything, bro. You never explicate. You never cry about your past to a hen. Right? Yeah. And they're having like a trauma dump off to see who's the most traumatized. The most traumatized, most evil individual ever. Fucking pathetic, but Yeah, a Blue Pill game is on a whole different level of pathetic and lame. Just it's just jokes for us Red Pill guys. We just laugh at them. So then he pays her. Yes, guys, you heard it right. He tricks on her to go on a date. Yo. But okay, we'll let it slide. You can trick on her to go on a date with you. I will give him the painting sexual imagery in the head game because they're in a state of play, and that's about it. I mean, he seems to have some identity, but low trinity at the same time, right? At this point of the movie, so he can work on that on his trinity, except for looks. He's definitely maxed out on the look side of things, right? Which we'll touch on that later. The looks max part. Yes, guys, I am a looks max nerd as well. So I am a nerd when it comes to that. So I'm a nerd for everything. You name it, I'll fucking nerd out and go down a rabbit hole, like credit cards and shit. Like you ask me about a credit card, I'll fucking nerd out. I literally went on a down a rabbit hole on YouTube about credit cards like last summer. So like a whole summer just learning about credit cards and credit game, and it was crazy. But anyway, why the fuck am I bringing that up, yo, dude? All right, where the fuck was I? Yeah, they're in the middle of the date with the baddie like baddie. Yeah, his game is okay. He's got to work on that. But right after they're done with the date, Wade gets to hit the baddie like baddie. He fucking smashes, and he gives her a Starbucks gift card. So they only smash for like 3 minutes. I'm kidding. But yeah, then they go on a year-long fuck fest, man, which is, it's casual. It's always state of play with them. So good game on Wade for keeping good tension, good anxiety levels. Not bad, but still pretty simpy when it comes to this game. And Blue Pill game is basically the underlying of all that. But he does have some good Zerka points at that. Like for example, at one point before he proposes to the hen, he uses the best Zerka game of all time, saying, "We are like a puzzle." Yo, this motherfucker has some date IQ in him, bro. Still Blue Pill though, but he doesn't know how to channel that energy. By the way, guys, before I forget, I have an affiliate link with DateIQ, so I will be posting that. And yeah, if you guys want the best fucking dating advice ever, not any of these fucking losers that are trying to fucking give literally word for word, bar for bar advice from DateIQ, man. Yo, lames. They're fucking lame, bro. Yo, just admit you're stealing everything, you fucking loser, bro. Fucking never mind. I'm gonna review. Yo. Okay, next point. Yeah, so then we find out the main character, Wade, has cancer. So this exposes their relationship in a good way. Okay, so it seems like Vanessa Hen is actually deep converted somehow by Wade. Honestly, I don't see how she can be deep converted because he doesn't have much trinity, like I said at the beginning, right? So maybe because of his looks, but I doubt it. But he's mastered that state of play, so it might be because of that. It might be because of his constant state of play. But she actually cares for him, and as we can see in the film, she's devastated about his cancer news. So then she goes into her masculine, asking the doctor about medication, basically balking like a hen, bok bok bok, over useless things. And Wade is just staring at her, kind of enjoying the moment. He's like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna die. Just stop talking. Let's die, or let me die in peace. I don't need any of your balking going on." But then they get back to the apartment, and while Wade is joking around, Vanessa Hen basically confirms her deep conversion by saying she wants to stay with Wade while he's going through this tough time and let him die in her arms. But Wade plays it off, and he calms her down, which is a good game. Don't ruffle the hen's feathers, because at the end of the day, they do not care about the man's feelings, okay, or struggles. The burden of performance, they don't understand. I touch on that actually in my last video, last review, the one with American Beauty, about the burden of performance for men and burden of preservation for females. So yeah, I've touched on that a million times actually. I've touched on that on a fuck, the burnout preservation. I think I touched on that on Twilight, probably back to my Twilight series. I don't know, I brought it up before, but yeah, if you guys haven't heard of that before, just some red pill theories, red pill theoretic physics, all that stuff. Okay, next point. Then we get to him reflecting. After his talk with Weird Agent Smith, he's thinking over about what to do next, and he does the most unimaginable thing ever. This motherfucker literally cries in front of his hen while she's sleeping, and he's crying and snotting and sniveling. I'm just copying the feminists word, sniveling. That's a funny ass word. But yeah, he's sitting in he's crying in front of his wife while she's sleeping, and he's sitting in the cuck chair looking out the window while it's raining like a loser. But he has good circa game. He leaves the hen before she wakes up, and he doesn't cuddle to try to solidify his non-bum status. But I mean, they live together, so what's the point of that anyway? You know what I mean? But it also softens you up, as Zerka says. But yeah, still good game there. Okay, that's a quick point. Next point. This is another quick point. Wade finally becomes this ugly fucking mutant. He becomes Freddy Krueger. And then he became the guy that he was bullying, harassing, beating up, physical, whatever you want to call it, physical battery on this fucking pizza delivery guy. He became that same archetype. He became an incel. So he has to look smacks now. He has to become a look smacks nerd and watch the look smacks memes of yo Chico or bye bye. What the fuck, bro? Yo, those look smacks memes are funny as fuck, man. You can't lie. But yeah, he became that archetype that he was beating up literally at the beginning of the movie. All for his below midi hen Vanessa chick. And yeah, he basically lived long enough to see himself become the villain, just like Harvey Dent said in the Batman movie. Okay, next point. Then we get to this new home with Grandma Al, and while Deadpool is growing out his baby hand, which is the funniest scene ever when I first saw the movie for the first time. Again, he starts crying and whimpering and sniveling. Excuse me, hiccups. Over his looks to Grandma. And the Grandma drops some games. Some game that looks aren't really everything for a female. In the sense that a female doesn't care about a man's looks. Which is accurate. Myron touches on this on the pod basically every fucking time. But yeah, especially this ugly hen, right? She's easily past the wall and is now in the phase where she wants to settle down and just wants protection and beta bugs. But to Wayne's credit, he's basically a bum, right? And cannot provide beta bugs. So yeah, I see his side of Trinity where he's butthurt about being ugly, where his looks aren't no longer max no more. So all he can provide now is status and network, but he doesn't have that. He was always reliant on looks, right? So at least he's somewhat RP aware to understand that he needs to find a way to looks max or max out the other side of Trinity. Next point. This is actually going to be a really quick video, guys. It didn't have much intersexual dynamics. It did, but it didn't. Okay. Yeah, so next point. Then he shows up to the strip club where Vanessa Hen is working at, and he tries to save her from Soapman Ajax, but Wade's approach anxiety kicks in, and he pussies out mid-cold approach, okay? It's actually kind of dumb that this whole cat and mouse game he's playing to like try to avoid her. Like, why are you doing that, bro? I just think he's stripping big time over his looks, man. No cap. Like she's a deep converted hen already, bro. Like, there's no way she will care about his looks anymore. There's no way. They spent all this time together and she said, oh, I love you so much and this and that. Like, but yeah, anyway. But yeah, she gets taken away due to Wade's pussiness. But now he's on a death mission. All for a hen. But all we know is he can't die, so it's just going to be a big CGI fight. All right, next point. Final point. This will actually be my quickest movie review ever. Holy shit. I just flew through this shit. Yo, what the fuck? Final point. So, like a good pet, Deadpool shows up to the final boss fight. And he's afraid of showing his face after he kills the bad guys, right? He's afraid of showing his face to Vanessa Hen. Which, when he finally does show the hen, she took it. She just said, whatever. It's just a face. Like, bro, like, her female psychology doesn't, like, it cares a bit more than just a face at this point, bro. And she's thinking, at this point in my lifespan, at post-wall, like, I need protection and provisioning, right? She's not thinking about, I need a cute face. Nah, what the fuck, bro? She's post-wall, bro. You can tell. And like a good blue pill, Wade begged her with his soulmate myth beta mentality. Please take me back, please. Oh. And she took him back like nothing ever happened because, again, she knows her sexual market value. It's quickly dwindling down to 0. Zed Silch. I think that's 0 for 0 in German. But anyway, yeah, she took him back, and they have a of love and war archetype ending, which is very, very blue pill. Very blue pill music. Okay. Movie score. Okay, so like I was talking about at the beginning of the review, so basically this movie, it had the intersexual dynamics, and every time there's a scene with them, Deadpool was subliminally red pill, but he was his underlying was always blue pill. It was always blue pill deep down, but he did some fucking RP tactics or some Zerka tactics that just worked, right? That just, like, obviously, because they work, because they're RP or they're Zerka tactics, they're gonna fucking work. But yeah, red pill score, I'm gonna give this movie a 3 out of 10. It did have some good game pointers here and there, but again, it was very limited in scope. As for the blue pill score, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It had everything you can think of for a blue pill propaganda machine movie, right? It was just a modern blue pill superhero love story, right? Good guy saves the soulmate girl. Good guy beats the toxic masculine bad guy that took the girl. And looks maxing is everything, but he becomes a superhero, so she doesn't really care. And she falls for him over some cringe moments. Like, you guys get the idea. Like, it's completely blue pill, but it ended up working somehow for him. Which the somehow was Zerka game and some underlying red pill fundamentals that he didn't know how to channel into his game. Okay, so yeah, this is the outro. Guys, follow me on Twitter, Praxeology Prod. I have a red pill fiction community, and I also have a community on Reddit, so check that out. I will be starting to try to implement a little more fun game tactics, and I will be having some very fun clips and content coming out for you guys soon on my channel. I know I keep saying soon. It's very soon. It's basically in the process right now. I just keep teasing you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. It was fun. That's it.
Weep.